last day we have discussed about a word processing software, which is MS Word, Microsoft Word, and also about the basic text formatting features available in the Microsoft Word. And we did small exercises to test that it is capable of doing kind of text editing, as well as now it has some integrated features like word arts and text-based graphics. So maybe you can add gradients, color ranges. We discussed that last week. And today what we are going to do, we are going to learn about new thing, that is how to create a layout that we wish. So please write the heading, creating a layout using MS Word, Microsoft Word. Please write down the heading, creating a layout using Microsoft Word. That's our heading today. Even though the aim of word processing tool is to edit text, modern word processing software, programs are providing graphic based layouts to create magazine covers, brochures, invitations, newspapers or newspaper articles, etc. A question: create a leaflet to show 10 beautiful places in Sri Lanka. Create a leaflet to show 10 beautiful places in Sri Lanka. Which can be used to distribute as a printed material and a PDF among foreigners. Okay, I have added a template, so you can use that same template. So, but the content need to be changed. So content need to be changed, but you can use the same template. So I'm sending you the links of the template, so you can just see them. And
sir, can you show the note?
Yeah, sure. So here's the template that we are going to use, and here's the note. Right, let's start doing the practical now. So today, actually, what we are going to do is this big practical. This is actually because we have used home ribbon last day, home ribbon and few components of the home ribbon, not everything, but we have used just few components there in the home ribbon. And today, what we are going to do is we are going to use few more ribbons like insert ribbon and layout ribbon and formatting ribbon. Those are the things that we are going to use today. Okay, first of all, let me know the template that we are using. Is it a kind of portrait layout or landscape layout? Portrait means it's the vertical or height is more than the width, then we call portrait. So if it is width is more than height, then we call landscape.
Landscape.
Yes, this is landscape because you can see width is more than the height. And if height is more than the width, so then we call height is more than width. So it's like this here. You can see this document, height is more than width. So this is portrait. For landscape, this is portrait, right? So, but if this brochure, think about the brochure is horizontal. That is, the width is more than height. So we call landscape. Okay, so I'll go to a new document. So this is portrait document. How to change this to landscape? You can go to the layout and first change the orientation to landscape. Go to the layout and change the orientation to landscape. Okay, after changing the orientation, one more thing that you should do, that is margins. Please use narrow margins. Change the orientation and also use narrow margins, because normal margins, you can see here, if you use normal margins, you can see the ruler. Actually 2 inches are there, closer to 1 inch, 2 inches are there, which is wasted for the margin. Here also 2 inches are there, so which is actually used for the margin. So see your book, this is your textbooks. This is Sinhala one, but anyway, this is your textbook. See the margins. So margins means the border, the gap between the border and the content here. Border and the content. You can see a considerable margin there here. Between the border and the text, there's a considerable margin. But no need to make this much of margin since this is a brooch. So in nowadays, we have like borderless printers or marginless printers. That means we can even print this area. But earlier days, printers were not able to print this margin area, the large, or maybe the corners. Printers were not able to print. Sorry?
Excuse me, sir, how to show the ruler?
Your voice is not clear. Okay, so you're asking about ruler, is it? You're asking about how to get the ruler, is it? Yeah, okay.
Yes,
To
sir.
get the ruler, you can go to the view menu and mark ruler. View menu and tick ruler, otherwise you will not see the ruler. Go to view menu, tick ruler, and you can see. Okay, nowadays printers are good. So printers are good. So it can even print borderless or marginless. So you can use narrow margins therefore. So my suggestion is to get more area. So please use narrow margins and orientation, landscape orientation with narrow margins, and size. You can adjust that to A4 half sheet. Size is A4, which is half sheet. Size is half sheet. Full sheet is A3. Full sheet is A3. Quarter sheet is A5. Half sheet is A4. Right? So let's change it to A4. Now, when you zoom out, you can see this kind of document that is A4, narrow margins, and you can see that. And please calculate. Here you can see the center point is closer to this 13.5 because the whole width, the usable width is 27 inches. If you divide 27 by 2, it is 13.5. So this is the center point, 13.5. So using the ruler, you can measure that. And so let's go to this. You can see it's divided by the center point using this shape. So we can use the same. we can use, just go to the insert menu, use a shape like this, 13 to 14. Let's divide by using this shape. Okay, done. And let's continue like this. Okay, now we can see the page is divided to 2 sections using this one. And let me remove the outline, saying no outline, because I need only the fill, no need the outline. So can you do this task quickly? If you need any assistant help, you can ask, then I can help.
Sir, how to get the ruler?
In the view menu, you can see the ruler. View ruler. Just tick the ruler and you will get it.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Anyone who need help, you can ask, right? I'll give you a few minutes. Just try. If you are done, then I can move to the next one. If you need help, please ask. Now I can help you share the screen, do this and all. So if you don't know, ask. If you're new to the class, please ask. Right? Otherwise, what will happen? If you wait for the others, then you will miss it.
Sir,
Sir,
how to
මගේ ruler පෙන්නන්නේ සෙන්ටිමීටර් 10ක් වෙනවා විතරයි.
Centimeter the height and account with the right. Okay. So can you share the screen, Pute? Now you can share, do it. Please share the screen now. Okay, this is actually so the ruler properties. So that is what's the reason? I think your layout is the problem is your layout. Go to the layout. So is it portrait or landscape?
Landscape, sir.
Okay, use landscape again. Size of the sheet. Change it to A4. Yeah, that one. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Right. Then so please zoom out this. I just want to see. Zoom out this. Okay. Zooms. Okay. And so go to the view menu. View menu. View. Go to the view menu. Okay, can you read the ruler properties? Yeah, I think the measurement unit. The problem is the measurement unit, I think. So you are having some other measurements. It seems it's not inches, no? How many inches are? Yeah, it's inches, I think. It's not centimeters. That's the thing. You have inches, 7 by 11 inches, whereas the my one is centimeters. You have to change the properties of the ruler. That doesn't matter. So in anyway, you will get the same, but no need to draw like 1 inch. 1 inch on now. Just remove, reduce that. So here in my one, it's shown in centimeters. That's the thing.
Sir, how to fix that?
Yes. Yeah, this is in centimeters. That's why.
How can I take into centimeters, sir?
Sorry. That doesn't
How
matter. That doesn't matter. For the moment, keep it. I'll teach you how to do that. For the moment, just keep it. That doesn't matter.
Okay, sir.
Sorry, you can use the chat, Shamin. I think your microphone has damaged something. So you can just use the chat, then I'll respond, right?
Sir, how to take the shape?
Yeah, you have to go insert, then shapes, then take the rectangle and draw it. Anyone else? Shamin, I think you have done it, no? So, okay, you can share, quickly share it. Yeah, it's okay. Only thing is the size of the shape, it's like quite small. So don't use a line, just use a shape. Delete that, press delete button, click and delete it. Then go to the insert, then use shape, then use rectangle and draw there. Yeah. So draw and then remove the outline of that. how to remove the outline after drawing. Just click on the shape. Okay, after drawing, just click on the shape and then go to the shape outline. No. Okay. So in the top of the menu, so in the top menu, you can see. So that will confuse others. So use the top menu. Ribbon, in the ribbon, you can see shape outline. Yeah, that you have to remove. Shape outline and select no outline. Click on shape outline. No outline. Right, okay. Right, okay. So let's move. Anyone else need help? Right, okay. So let's move. And let's add few more images now. I just want to add this one and beautiful places in Sri Lanka. Okay, let's add okay, let's add some. Okay, let's Unawatuna. Just go to Google and search, right? Unawatuna beach. So you can see some images. Okay. Then after searching, so please search for large images, right? You can go search Unawatuna and go to images, and then you can go to the tools. From tools, you can select size is large. Right? Unawatuna kiyala search karaddi, metanta kiyala type kala search karala. That's images walata yanna. Images wala you can see there's tools. Go to the tools. From tools, size large. Select the size large, and you can see a lot of images with large size. And I'm going to select. Okay. There are a lot of images. Okay, I'll select this one.
Excuse me, sir.
My preference is use chat, right? Yeah, you can even insert any kind of image. So if you don't like this, you can insert any kind of image. I'm going to copy this image. Right click on the image and copy this. See how I'm doing. Right click on the image and copy this. Then go to this, right click and paste it. Then it will fill the entire page, but doesn't matter. Right click on the image again. Use wrap text, WRAP, wrap text, and use behind the text. Wrap text behind the text. Then reduce the size. Reduce the size as well as I'm going to match with this area. Okay, done. Now you can see that. And then I'm going to type by inserting, I'm going to insert a text box and I'm going to type beautiful places in Sri Lanka. BEAUTIFUL places in Sri Lanka. Maybe you can mention 10 beautiful places in Sri Lanka. Just select the text, increase the font size. I'm going to use font size 30. Okay, seems good. Then let me align this in left align. Yes, left align. Sorry, right align. Then go to the shape format. I'm going to fill this with no fill and outline, no outline, but text with the white color. It seems it's not good. Okay, let's put it here or there. And let's put small shadow. You can use this shadow. Okay, now I can see small shadow. And you can change the font as well. So that we learned last week. You can change the font too.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
From where did you get that text box?
I'll show. So let's add some font, decorative one. Seems its gap is not enough. You can select any font that you like, but with a better gap. Okay, I'm going to use this, but this is more formal anyways. And I'm going to make this image a little bit dark so I can see this. I'm going to picture format colorful, and I'm making this a little bit darker. Increase the saturation and I increase the darkness of the image. Okay, you asked from where I have inserted. Right, you asked from where I have inserted the text box. That can be inserted by going to the insert menu. You can see the text box over there. Or you can go to the insert shape. There you can see the first item is the text box. Insert shape. First one is text box. Or this text box is also okay. Right. In case if you need any assistance, please ask, then I can help. Right.
So how to change the color of the
You can go to the picture format and change it. After clicking the
so
picture.
where is it?
After clicking the picture, you will see picture format or format. After clicking the picture, you will see the picture format of format. Okay, so anyone need help? Now I can actually let you share the screen and help. If anyone need help, I can let you share the screen. And help. It's totally up to you to get the help or not. So you can reject my help or you can get the help. That is totally up to you.
So how to transparent the text box?
So you have to go to the text box, then go to the shape format. And in the shape format, shape fill, you have to select nothing. And shape outline, you have to fill again. No outline here and no fill here. No fill and no outline from here.
Okay, sir.
So in such cases, if you cannot understand, it is totally up to you to take the chance. If you take the chance, you can learn more. So if you don't know how to share the screen, that also can be explained, right? So if anyone interested learning like that, so I really like, I can help. And always note that I will always go 1 or 2 steps. I will always keep 1 or 2 steps gaps with you. I will never match with your speed. I assure that I will never match with your speed. The reason is so this is similar to how you walk in your childhood. So ask from your mom. If your mom was carrying you everywhere, then you will never learn how to walk. She supported you, but she kept some gap with you and her, or your father. He has kept some gap with you and him. So you always try to cover that gap, reach that gap. And that's how you learn walking. So similar to that, if you want to learn something, your teacher must keep a gap between you and the teacher. Teacher's speed should be more than your speed. Then you try to catch the gap. That is how you improve. Otherwise, you will be in the same level. So don't worry about the gap. I always keep the gap because I know the art. I will keep the gaps. How can I remove the margin? Which margin? Gayatri, which margin you asking? Yes, I just want. Okay. Which margin? All right. Okay. Right.
Excuse me.
Yes. Okay.
Should the line be on the right only? Can it be in the middle as well, sir?
Which one?
The line text.
Yeah, you can align anyway. So I just align this to right, thinking that it is good. If you want to align that to middle, it's okay. No issue.
Okay.
But anyway, the content should be there. The picture should be there. A shape should be there. A text should be there. That is the ultimate need. Then let me add the next three things. Now it's a bit more challenging, right? What I'm going to do is, okay, good. So some have done this. That's good. So now let me keep my gap again because you are catching me. I have to run. Otherwise, you will not be motivated to run behind me. And therefore, I'll keep my gap. To keep the gap, I'm going to add 3 more images. So let's say I'm going to add 3 more images to this. Beach is there already, so I'm going to add some other places. Let's say Candy, Dalada Malikawa, Temple of Tooth Relic. Okay, I'm going to add that. Like to add this image. There are more, like you can add anything like. Okay, I'm going to right click, copy image. Again, going back to my document, right click, paste. And then right click, wrap text behind the text. That is master. Wrap text behind the text. Then resize the image. This is the first image that I'm going to use. Then some text needed. To add text, I'm going to use again the text box. Insert text box, draw a text box. This time I'm going to draw a text box which is the size is equivalent to this one. Okay, done. But I'm going to add some text. Some text. But this is difficult. So this is ugly. So what I'm going to do is later I can add the text. For the moment, I'm going to add a placeholder text. Placeholder text. Remember the word placeholder text. That is to fill the area. Placeholder text that can be added by type in equal RAND within bracket number of paragraphs you need and number of lines. I need 1 paragraph each with 4 lines. Equal RAND, see here. Equal rand, number of paragraph 1, number of lines 4. Enter, you'll get that. Again, equal RAND 1, 4. Enter, you will get that. That is called placeholder text. Let's reduce the size a little. Seems good. I'm going to edit the background color of this. Go to the shape format back and shape fill to dark green and font to white. Seems good. No border. I don't need border. Go to the shape format and border. Let's remove no outline. That is my first one. Okay. Then add another image. So let's add another image. Let's go and add another one. Okay. Let's say. Okay, I found some images. Let's use This is actually Polon Naru, but anyway. Okay, let's use this image. Doesn't matter. Right click, copy the image. Come here, right click. So, right click on the document and paste it. Reduce the image size, but before that, right click, wrap text to the behind of the text, and let's reduce the size of the image. Okay, reduced. Oh, sorry, not that one. Need the picture. Bring back to this area and reduce the size. Looks good. Okay, I have some questions in the chat section. I insert another picture. What to do now? No, so don't change the layout. Don't go other side. So don't. So please stick to the layout. So reduce the large image that you have inserted. Don't change the layout. Here I need 3 images and 3 text. Right? How to add text? Using the text box that we have done. Right? How to add text using text box? You can just go to the insert menu, then go to the text box, draw a text box, then you can fill the gap like this, and then you can go inside, type equal RAND within bracket, 1 paragraph with 4 lines will be enough to fill this gap. Press enter and it will fill the gap. Then select the text, reduce the size a little, maybe 10.5 would be enough. Now click on the image, go to the shape format. So I know this more steps now. Going faster than you. Right, let's reduce and let's put blue color. The text to white color, no outline needed. Second thing is done. Second part is over. Okay. The second image is inserted. So let's insert another image. Since gap is not enough, I'm going to move this up a little. Move this up a little. Here also this moving up a little and moving up this a little. Is gap enough? Seems. Let's insert another image. Now I'm going to insert another one, which is Sigiriya. Okay, seems I'll use this one. I'll use this one. Right click, copy the image and come back. Paste the image.